Hey, what's going on, guys? Coming at you with a quick updated deck profile for this brand new ban list that just came out today. And today I'll be showing you guys my Midnight Furries, aka Lunalights. So yeah, we did just get a ban list today. Very minimal hits, but they limited all the good cards and spirals, and limited set rotation and limited Blackwing Gofu, which I think was really all that needed to be done. But I was really surprised to see a hit come so soon. Especially since we just got off of like a 7-month zoo winter where they didn't really do much of anything. So, but yeah, this list is adjusted for the new ban list, which does take effect on Monday. I was actually messing around with free Gofus with the build for a while, but now I can't. I only have one, so we've decided to cut Gofu completely out of the build. And yeah, I'll just show you guys a quick updated list here of my Midnight Furries. So starting off with the Lunalights, we of course have the Triple Collider Chick. It's your Elemental Hero Prisma of the deck. Just too good. Next, the free Black Sheep searches out your poly, recycles back your Lunalight monsters when you use it for a fusion material. Just too good. And then for one of Lunalights, the one Blue Cat, one Crimson Fox, one Purple Butterfly, and the one White Rabbit. They all have their own good uses in certain situations, but none of them are really good enough to play more than one. Purple Butterfly is probably the best and most consistently used out of all of them because you can banish it from graveyard to spell summon a Lunalight from your hand. So if you have like an extra Collider Chick in hand, or you have like a Blue Cat in hand that you want to summon out to the field to double one of your Lunalight's attack points, that's a pretty good use for Purple Butterfly. For the Pendulum Lunalights, we have the Triple Wolf and the Triple Tiger. Wolf, of course, is your Miracle Fusion, and Tiger is a Monster Reborn. What's hilarious about Tiger is I've had people actually Ghost Ogre the effect to Spell Summon back a Lunalight from graveyard, not realizing that if the card is destroyed by any means and leaves the field, it just lets you Spell Summon that Lunalight you just targeted for free anyway. And the nice thing about that is it doesn't have its effects negated, and it stays on board past the end phase, unlike the scale effect to bring back the monster. So it's just kind of funny how people don't read cards and let you get the better effect of Tiger because of it. Next, still rocking only the 2 Summoner Monk. You can play free if you want, but I can't really find room for it, and I don't really like free, especially since I only have a 2 Ultra. But it is still pretty good. Another way to get out your Collider Chick, potentially fill your board up more to make Link plays, make rank 4 plays, and of course it is a dark for Allure Darkness. For hand traps, we have the free Ash Blossom, the 2 Ghost Ogre, and then the 1 Maxi in the main. Before the ban list dropped, I had 3 Ash, 3 Ogre, and 1 Maxi in the main. But now that we're basically back to that format we had just after Zoo got banned for about a couple weeks before Circuit Break came out, we're basically back to that same format where like Pendulum Edition was the best deck, and then there was like True Draco and Trick Stars and Invoked and ABC and things like that. So Ghost Ogre is still pretty good, but not good enough to really main 3, I don't think. And Ash Blossom, of course, is just a really god tier hand trap. Same with the Max C. Although it could end up being sided going forward, depending on how the format progresses, because the card honestly isn't that great against Pendulum Magicians, and it's not that good against like Dracos either, or Trick Stars, so it just depends. But for now, we just have the free Ash, 2 Ogre, and 1 Max C. For spells, we have the free Perfume. It's a Monster Reborn on field, then in graveyard you can banish it, discard a card, and then add a Lunalight monster from deck to hand. This deck honestly would be so much better if the graveyard effect didn't involve discarding a card, but that honestly would be a little bit broken since the card isn't a once per turn. So yeah, the free Perfume just gets you whatever you need and brings back whatever you need. Free 10 keys to search out all of your Lunalights except for unfortunately Wolf, which is level 6, but you fortunately do have the Perfume that can search out the Wolf. Next, only the 2 Foolish Burial Goods. You can certainly play it free if you want to, but it is unfortunately only once per turn, and I really only have the Perfume that I want to send in the graveyard, so I feel like 2 is just fine. Plus, space is really tight in the deck. Next, only the 2 Poly. You do sometimes use it if you don't have the setup for Wolf, but a lot of times with Black Sheep, you're usually just discarding to add Poly to get deck thinning, and also to have just a free card to pitch for like Summoner Monk or for Perfume. So yeah, the polymerization doesn't really actually come up as much as you'd think. So it's fine, kind of down to 2. Next for draw power, we have the triple Allure Darkness, the double Pod Desires, and then finally the 1 Upstart Goblin. So that is our 40 card main deck. For the extra deck, we did update it with some of the things that we were missing from the last profile. The only thing I'm really missing now is a Diamond Dire Wolf, which I would probably just replace the Tornado Dragon with. Biggest thing with Diamond Dire Wolf is its removal that can get itself off the board to free your extra monster zone for fusion play. So that's the biggest reason why I personally played Diamond Dire Wolf over, say, Tornado Dragon myself. But for the Lunalights, we cut it down to 2 Cat Dancer, the free Panther Dancer. This comes up the most because it's actually relatively easy to summon now with Kaleido Chick, and it is the one that you're going to be sending the most off of Kaleido Chick to summon your Leo Dancer. So I feel like having 3 of it is pretty necessary. And Cat Dancer, I think, is fine at 2. And then just a 2 Leo Dancer. I've never needed more, the third one, to be honest. So I feel like 2 is fine. And then for the final fusion, the 1 Starving Venom, which can be made with any 2 Dark Monsters on field. And, it's got a pretty nice effect that comes up sometimes. For links, we have the 1 Akashak Magician, which you can make with any 2 of your Lunalights. And then the 1 Decode Talker, which actually comes up more than you think, with how much you can spam the board with Kaleido Chick and your Monster of Warrens. For Xyz, rank 4s, you have the 1 Castel, Utopia, and Utopia Lightning. The 1 number 41, which is a pretty good defensive card to go into if you're forced to go first and you don't really have anything else to do besides just summon out 2 Kaleido Chicks. This honestly can be a better stall sometimes, or a better stun play than even summoning Leo Dancer, so number 41 is pretty good. It can help stall you a couple turns until you actually get the combo pieces you need to go off. And then finally the 1 Tornado Dragon, which, as I said, would probably be a Diamond Dire if I owned one. When I do get one, of course. So that's our 15-card extra deck. To wrap it up for the side, we still do play the free Denko Sekka because Paleozoics, especially with Spirals getting hit, will be a pretty, real relevant deck. So I want to have, the Denko Sekka just to blow away, the set 5 aspect of that deck. Still signing the free Draw Unlock. Debating on whether I want to keep this in the side or go with, say, 3 Dimensional Barriers for the Pendulum matchup, but I like the versatility of Draw Unlock to be able to go first or second. And even without Spirals, Draw Unlock is just good against a lot of things in the meta outside of Spirals, so I feel like the free Draw Unlock is just fine, but we'll see when we test this out a bit more. We do play the Kaiju engine with the 1 Gamma Seal, 1 Commungus, 1 Jizukiru, and the 1 Slumber. For more board wipes, the 1 Dark Hole and 1 Regeki. And then to wrap up the side deck, we have the 3 Twin Twisters. So that's it for this updated deck profile on my Midnight Furries, aka Lunalights. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And feel free to let me know about how you feel about this emergency ban list down in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.